NERDSoul.
Oh, you want to go full Phil Donahue? Yeah, come on. So.
Oh shoot, are we gonna get like that? All right.
Yeah, you know, we if Mike Young is in the house, we're gonna do something professional.
All right.
So Mike Young from NERDSoul helping us out here with this. Do we have any questions for Zen about the work done here in lettering and graphic design and logo design and production and so on and so forth? People think we have a question back there. Mike's gonna come back and Phil Donahue run you that microphone.
What would you say standard average time just doing logo design?
Okay, that is, I'd say like maybe like 8 to 20 hours. If it's something that you want to go to print, like something that you're really seriously working on. I mean, you can make a logo in 5 minutes. I mean, that can happen. But when you're doing what I'm trying to do, like I mentioned earlier, I don't want any copyright issues. I want everything to be original to me. So I'm definitely spending a lot of time researching, trying to find out what I want it to look like and making it look completely original.
Cool. Any other questions? Because I could ask some questions. I have my own curiosities as well. Mm-hmm. So when you're the tools of the trade that you use, you have the standard Adobe suite, I would presume.
Yeah.
Adobe, Photoshop, Illustrator. Do you use an external tablet for any drawing that you have to do, or do you do that using a mouse?
I use my mouse. I do have an external pen that I use, but it's
what
just.
Type?
Oh man! Now he caught me on
Tools
camera, not knowing which one it was. It was a gift. Thank you, Todd. That's why I don't know what brand it is. But you know what? I only break it on specific circumstances. But most of the time, it's always the mouse and Illustrator. Right. Always.
Because it's vector based, so it's scalable.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Photoshop I only use like if I'm just working on like changing an image size or changing some colors on something.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm presuming you're on Creative Cloud, or do you have one of the older versions that don't make you pay every month?
Yeah, I got the older version. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's an impediment for a lot of people.
Yes.
Even with if you're a student at places like Cal State LA, you get student discount, but it's still a monthly hit. So.
Mm-hmm. But I'll probably be joining those ranks pretty soon.
They have put some irresistible tools in the newer version. That is, because I'm on Adobe Photoshop CS3. Okay. That's how far back I go.
Yeah.
But I ain't gotta pay for it every month. I also can't upgrade my operating system because it'll stop working. But it's what we do. So okay. So do we have yes, sir?
You made the comment. Both of you made a comment about kind of like mixing, putting things together, kind of like a DJ. Are there any DJs or producers that you would liken yourself to due to how they maybe make songs or make records?
That's a deep question. I like
wow.
that.
I'll start mine off because since I do graphic design and Dilla is mine.
Okay.
Dilla is mine. He's my inspiration on fire. I'm like, I'm about to chop this up, this video, this flyer, this magazine, whatever I'm working on, I'm about to chop this up. But what would you liken yourself to?
Man, this is my opportunity to sound so cool, but I'm just gonna go with something old school like Rick Rubin, somebody who is gonna get the best out of you no matter what we have to do to get there. Might not be your friend sometimes, but you know what? The work we're gonna get at the end is gonna be worth it, and we're both gonna be happy about it in the end.
Okay. I only had to put things together for this panel. I used to do graphic design a lot more. I don't anymore, but I was pre-Heartbreaks and 808s Kanye. like the original. I missed the old Kanye, so that would be me. Because in my mind he died after that album. But anyway.
I'll give him up to my Twisted. I'll give him up
Pass.
to that. I'll give him up to that.
Pass.
My Twisted was...
Pass. Moving on. So, my bad.
Yeah.
Any other questions about graphic design, about logo design, about production, because there are a lot of people who want to be stars in comics, but there are a lot more people who make comics actually happen. And those people don't come and go as quickly as, you know, the kind of star turns. They have more reliable financial opportunities available to them. You've been with Aspen for a while now.
Yeah, it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
And that's actually something I would want to comment on too, is that, you know, I got in making Pink Power. I wanted to make that comic. That's what I wanted to do. But I went to shows and exhibited and advertised and did all this kind of stuff and sold comics, but only got to like this place, you know. I wasn't, you know, to be real, I wasn't making money, you know. It's like it wasn't, and it's not like it's about money, but it's like if I'm going to spend all this time, I would like to get something back. So that's really where all the production stuff came from. I came in wanting to be a writer, and I ended up doing lettering and then editing and then production. I'm like, you know what? I like making comics. So it doesn't have to be my comic. I'll have just as much fun working on your comic or your comic or your comic. So now I just do services for other people. So I'm making comics every day, but only 1% of the time it's mine, you know?
But you are still working on your own stuff.
Oh yeah, I got a pitch that I'm working on right now.
Okay.
That's I wish I could talk about, but it's very
Don't
exciting.
talk about your pitch.
Yeah, very exciting. Yeah.
All right, and to testify, I brought him up here because he's currently lettering a book called Project Wildfire Smoke on the Water, which is a weekly webcomic that we do on operative.net every Wednesday for free. And
Check it out.
His lettering is breathtaking. It elevates the work so drastically beyond, you know, me trying to figure out. I'm like, how do tails work? What am I doing? You know, so it's important to, sometimes you have to leave things up to a professional, and it changes. It has drastically changed the quality of the work, and I appreciate that. So that's why I brought it. So,
Thank you.
we have any more questions before we close down? Because I know Rick Baker's about to get an award in the other room. So,
Questions?
all right, thank you so much for joining us. This is EagleCon. This is Zen. Please look for him at highconmedia.com
Yep.
or on Twitter and Instagram as highconmedia, right?
Yep, at HighCon Media.
And thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you everyone for showing up. Appreciate it.